Hello world. Exporting project files like this into audio stems like this is common practice in music production. You might do this when sending your track out to a mix engineer, or even when mixing tracks yourself to help draw a line between the composition phase of your track and the mixing phase, or even just to free up CPU. In the most straightforward case, all the tracks you want to make into stems are outside of any buses or groups, so you can simply group or bus your tracks into the stems you wish to export. Select these grouped tracks, and then export the selected grouped tracks. However, where you need to be a little more cautious is when you are trying to create stems from tracks that have already been grouped or bussed. Let's take a look at a simple example to illustrate this. Here we have a simple drum group with a kick, snare, and percussion track. Now let's say you want to stem this out into a kick stem and an other drums stem. So we group the other drums, select the group track and the kick track, and export the separate stems, right? Well, hang on a second there. By doing that, we've overlooked the fact that there might be some group processing on the drums group. But that's no big deal, right? Any effects on the drum group are still applied to the stems when they are exported, aren't they? Well, yes, but the way they affect the audio may well be different when the two pieces of audio stream through the chain separately. Let's take this compressor on the drum group, for example. Notice how, when all the tracks are playing, the compressor reacts to the incoming audio, squeezing the dynamics when they go above the threshold to effectively glue the tracks together. Now watch what happens when the kick track is played separately. And this is how the resulting kick stem will be processed. Notice how the compressor behaves differently versus when all the drums are playing together. And the way these come through the compressor when played individually is exactly how the resulting stems will come out. So by exporting the kick separately to the rest of your drums, you will have effectively lost that quote-unquote glue that the compressor was providing. So next time you go to export stems, just be mindful of this. If the individual stems you wish to produce are already being processed as a group, then your safest bet is to disable all the group processing. Export the stems, and then, when you pull them into your stemmed out project, simply reapply the processing. Click.